Danny.
And I'm Brad.
And Brad, this week you're going to kick us off.
I'm going to start, and I'm going to kick off with a wine from Killicanoon. They're based in the Clare Valley, but they've actually got some vineyards spreading quite across South Australia. They're a winery that's going from strength to strength, and this is one of their Killerman's series. This is their Killerman's Run Shiraz. And it's a straight Shiraz. This is from the 2005 vintage, which has actually turned out to be a pretty good follow-up to the 04. This is one of their entry-level wines, so it's really good good value for money. It comes in at around the sort of $17, $18 bottle mark, which is fantastic value. A traditional big South Australian red, this one. They actually combine some fruit from a few different regions here to make sure they get the full ripeness and richness that people are looking for out of their South Aussie reds. You know, lovely big flavours that you match up with your barbecued meats and that sort of thing. You know, and a good way to check out Killicanoon. They've got a huge range of wines now, but a good way to get entry-level Killicanoon.
Yeah, look, they're possibly one of the best red producers in the Clare Valley, an area probably better known these days for Rieslings, but gee, the guys at Killicanoon doing some great reds. Next one we're going to have a look at, speaking of whites, this is a Two Hands Moscato. This is called the Brilliant Disguise. Now, we've done a Moscato before, we did the Brown Brothers. I personally think Moscatos are just great fun. If you're not a huge wine drinker, if you don't like a lot of alcohol, if you're more of a sweet sort of fan, or if you like drinking kind of champagne sparkling wines, Moscato is aimed right at you. So, look, for me, I love a glass of it, but gee, the girls go nuts for this. It's around about 6.5% alcohol. It's slightly spritzy. It's a bit sweeter than your average kind of really cheap average sparkling / champagne wannabe. It comes in a 500ml bottle, so it's not going to go hot on those warm days around the barbecue. It is a great aperitif wine. It's got that little spritz, and look, that's amazing considering it's just a standard cork on the top of this. Look, it is around about $18 a bottle. If you see it cheaper than that, snap it up. It's the sort of thing that you could buy in dozen lots, lay it down, bring them out. Don't worry about cellaring it. Just know that you're going to drink them every Sunday afternoon when the weather starts to warm up. Unbelievably great wine. Yeah. Moscato is
one of those misunderstood style of wine, so yeah, really worth it. Yeah. Worth a go if you haven't had one for a while.
Great fun.
I'm going to finish this week looking at a wine from Howard Park. Howard Park, one of my favourite wineries from the Margaret River region. Got a fantastic cellar door there. Now, this is from their regional series. This is the Leston Cab Sav. This is from the 2005 vintage. Comes in at around the sort of $30 mark if you pick it up on special. But Howard Park, well renowned for their premium sort of Cabernet Merlot. This Cabernet is right up there with the best coming out of Margaret River, and about half the price of whatever the premiums are being charged for. Really lovely, rich sort of blackcurrant flavours, bit of chocolate, but Margaret River is also quite well known for this earthy sort of characteristic that gives it a little bit more complexity. So it's not just a straight down the line, as you see it, wine. It's got a bit of complexity. Put it down for a few years, and this will be drinking superbly. So it's the Howard Park Leston Cab Sav. Really worth a look.
Not one that I've tried before, but gee, going on that recommendation, I'm looking forward to it incredibly so. Look, thanks for joining us on Wine Week, and we'll see you again next week.
See you next week.